Hey, what's up, everybody? How are you doing? So, I wanted to clarify something. A lot of these YouTubers are saying that their system has been banned. One thing that you have to know about when your system gets banned, that just means that it won't connect to the Nintendo servers. A lot of them think once their system's banned that the system is useless. Well, the truth is, even with a system that's banned, you could still use the Mig Switch. Any game that's offline, the Mig Switch, it'll work fine. You just can't update games through the Mig Switch, and obviously you can't access the eShop. I'm speaking from experience because when the Switch came out, the launch day Switch, I got certificate banned because I updated a game and I didn't realize that Nintendo had some kind of security. And of course, in the future, I found out about Emunand. Emunand is basically a double operating system instead of the stock OS. That's what all Switches have, the stock OS. Well, most of the Switches have stock OS. The Switch 2 didn't have the stock OS built on it. But anyway, but what I was saying is on my Switch 1, I got certificate banned, which means I couldn't connect to the Nintendo servers. But this isn't a brick. Everyone's using this word, oh, the system's brick. I got news for you, okay? Bricked is exactly what it sounds like. For an electronic, it means it does nothing. If something's bricked, it doesn't even power on. Take it from me, because I'm from the PSP days where you did brick your PSP. You couldn't even power it back on without a Pandora battery. So no company that I know of has bricked any system before, and Nintendo isn't bricking these systems. Nintendo is banning the console from connecting to their servers, which would mean that you wouldn't be able to re-download your purchases that you made on your system. But on a banned console, the Mig Switch works. So your system isn't completely worthless. You could still use your Mig Switch for your backups if you're using it for backup purposes. Now, if you're using a torrent and the downloaded games and multiple certificates duplicated 100 times, of course Nintendo's going to ban your console. I don't think that people are telling the truth when they say they're using this for a backup. I'm using it for a backup. I haven't gotten banned on my system. And the only thing I've noticed is everybody's got a Mig Switch. I don't have a Mig Switch. I have an R4. It would be funny if the R4 has something in it that Nintendo can't, detect versus the Mig Switch. Because everybody I see on YouTube has a Mig Switch. I don't. I have an R4. Now everybody's like, oh, the R4 is a Mig Switch with a different sticker on it. But it'd be funny if R4 has something implemented that Mig Switch doesn't have, right? I don't know. I have no idea. I just noticed I'm not banned. I've been using my Mig Switch and I can go on eShop. I can download whatever I want, buy whatever I want. I am using the Mig Switch for its use of backups. That's what it's originally for. It's not for illegal torrenting or anything like that. And people don't know. They think, oh, anyone that has the Mig Switch is doing piracy. No. These people backed up their physical games that they own and just want basically, it's easier to just have all your games on one flash card. That's what they are. They're micro SD cards and they're ROMs, XCI ROMs. That's the technical term. But I'm just saying, there are people out there that are just using this for backups and they're getting banned. Now, I'm not speaking for the other people that know about torrenting, the 4 terabyte torrent that's out there for Mig Switch. And if you're not using it for backups and you get banned, it's your fault. Because You knew you were risking it to put the Mig Switch into the Switch 2 to begin with. The very first firmware, it didn't even work. You had to wait for a firmware update for Mig Switch to even work on the Switch 2. Maybe it's a little too early to be trying all that. Wait till, you know, everybody's done stupid things and then say, oh, okay, well, I know I won't do that stupid thing, and you'll benefit off of it. But instead, everybody's just rushing to use the Mig Switch, and of course, there's going to be problems. This is what no one understands. Basically, when you have a game backup, it has a certificate, individual and authentic. Well, if you're using the torrent downloads, it's going to have the same certificate as any other person that downloads that game. And that's why Nintendo could easily see, hey, this certificate is duplicated 200 times. There's no possible way that all those games are authentic. And then, bam, red flag. Okay, I got to lower my voice. I'm sorry. I get excited. I think people have headphones in their ears. Sorry about that. I won't yell anymore. Anyway, my point is, even if you have a banned console, don't throw it away. Don't say it's worthless. It's not worthless. The Mig Switch still works. Now, obviously, it doesn't work for online games because you can't connect to the Nintendo servers. And, you know, I can't get over it that the Mig Switch, its use is to use for backups. It's not used for illegal purposes. So as much as Nintendo hates it, we're not breaking any rules. I know they want to say the TOS, the terms of service. It's not illegal to back up your games in the United States. I don't know about any other country, but in the United States, USA, it's not illegal to back up your games. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Bye.